Hi, everybody. What's up? Well, you should know who I am by now. I only made like 8,000 videos, about 600,000 posts. Still waiting for the check to come in the mail. Didn't come yet. Okay. Not many times. Not many times. Oh. Someone. Somebody already broke my heart. And somebody already broke my heart. That's one of my favorite songs, but on a lot of the collections, it's not, a lot of her greatest hits albums, it's not on there. No. That's from Lovers Rock. So Lovers Rock and Lovers Live too. She had live album, Lovers Live. Yeah. Sade, everybody knows I love Sade, so, she's really something, man. Sade, you ever watched I Love You So Much? There's no words to describe. I love all you girls, man. So I was thinking, girls, if I can make it to Hollywood or Washington, well, obviously I'm gonna have to sit down and talk to the Illuminati right away, because they run everything. So there's no it be it's too many people at risk for me to be running around Hollywood ducking and hiding or whatever. You know what I mean? I'd rather just go talk to him. And I want a new body. I want to get a. I don't know if they can clone me. They might not even be able to clone me because that might be one reason they banished me to the wilderness, because they can't clone me, so they don't have that control. So they just fucking kick me to the curb. You understand? I was thinking that's one reason why I'm kicked to the curb. Why they just keep killing me, because they can't clone me. And they can't control my light orb signature either, because I don't have a soul like everyone else has. You understand? Like, they can control it, but like all they can do is just keep setting me back, set me back, set me back. You understand? Basically, I'm held hostage just like Lucifer. We're both held hostage, basically. I believe. All this. If anybody doesn't know, Lucifer was my brother. He was basically a farmer. When we lived in Kentucky, when he was born, he probably didn't know who he was, just like I didn't know who I was, because they keep erasing our memories to debilitate us, and any way they could debilitate us and keep us from rising to power, they do. You understand? Now, is Lucifer my bipolar representation? Most likely. Most likely is. But the entity of Vishnu is also a part of my make a, like more than, I don't know, but he's real important, to me. Like Vishnu, he's to me he's real. Allah is real. Like to me, I've had spiritual dealings with an entity that I view as Allah. I see him. He's got his head's wrapped, and and he told me his last name is Saladin. So someone who doesn't, I never read the whole Quran. I only read parts of it. Well, I listened to up to 19 parts and commentary on it, but then I saw so much plagiarism in it that I got discouraged and I stopped. But anyways, yeah, he's just I met him. I told you I met him. They introduced me. Gangstalker people introduced me to Lucifer. He said, "My name is Lucifer," and he is tall. He had a baseball hat on, and he's older, like maybe like 70 something, 76 years old or something, 70 something, and it looked like in the 70s or. And he said, "Hello, my name is Lucifer." I shook his hand. And as soon as I saw him, he looked just like my grandfather. I said, "Wow, you look just like my grandfather." But he didn't look like my grandfather. He looked like my grandfather's father would look, which would make sense because at that time I was his brother, I believe. So I lived as his brother, and now he would be my great-grandfather, Lucifer, the actual Lucifer person. Okay, I don't care if people come along and say, "Yeah, Lucifer is some big demon guy that sits on a throne." Okay, it's a bunch of garbage. It's a bunch of garbage. It's not true. Now, he might have other representations of himself in other frequencies, And don't forget that these people can create any kind of place they want. They could create a hell place, like a real, place of torment, or they could create all kinds of shit, because they have this capability. You understand? That's probably another reason why they get the elite people to do what they do, because they know that the enemy the Three King establishment has a capability to put them in a place of torment. Do you understand? I don't know if this is true, but I believe it stands to reason that it could be true. But what I wanted to say was that okay, member states of EU, UN that want to get away from these globalist dirtbag people that bully you into these international band of hoodlums. Okay, take a look at France. You got Marie Le Pen, savior of France. Okay, she would be like, Marie Le Pen is like Joan of Arc. You understand? She's a savior of France. So all the other countries in Europe, if you watch this, which you probably will, because I know everybody's watching. You know what you need to do? Now, remember, I just posted a video. Russia said that people need to establish a new world order of representation of, for the people, by the people. All right. Now, I also said that, if we could establish a military structure that is not loyal to the globalist warmongering agenda and take over the world insanity, and that is sympathetic to Russia and China and the Asian coalition and America, and stands for sovereignty and people's rights, and stands up for righteousness, then we can go over there to Europe and help all these countries and round up all the migrant people and put them in camps until we can deport them or whatever we're going to do with these people. Can't just leave them running wild, crazy. Because they're paid protesters. But like I said, if we don't offer them some solution and take control of the situation, it's just going to get worse and worse. You understand? Because the globalists have unlimited amount of funds. They just keep throwing money and keep hiring more paid protesters. They'll just keep this madness up until either all the globalist people are executed and taken out of the picture, or arrested and locked up or whatever. You know, but that's the bottom line. Anybody with half a brain should see that. You know. So now, let me take it a step further. Okay, so now, all you member states, EU, UN states, okay, you have to, this is what you have to do. Well, I'm not telling you what you have to do, but this is my suggestion of what you should do. I want you to go through your communities. Okay, never mind people who have a degree in this or that, or people who are elected by this body or that body or whatever. Okay, never mind all that garbage. Okay, go through your communities. Who are the leaders in your communities? Who are the people that are respected by the people in their communities? Okay, he could be Mr. Hooper owns the corner store. Doesn't matter. If the people respect the person, if they respect his level of intelligence and his logical way of thinking, and that he stands for the community and his people, and he's a righteous, or she, a righteous person, okay, you need to start to look for these people. All right? Start to look through your community and say, well, who could be a good representative of us, you know, on the world stage? You can't sit there and just piss and moan and say, oh, the globalists are killing us and infesting a place with their cultureless hordes and blah, blah, blah. That's not going to get us anywhere, you know. It's not going to get us anywhere. We have to actually do something about it. You understand? Now, I was Alexander the Great, and I was in Europe, and I defended Europe against the cultureless hordes. Now, whether Alexander the Great actually existed, whoever all myth is rooted in truth. So even if there never really was an Alexander the Great, that character was based on somebody. You understand? And that person was me. Okay, so if the Illuminati comes out and tries to be, you know, because of course they want to try to make me look like the stupidest person they possibly can. So they might come out and say, oh, there never was an Alexander the Great and you're a fool. Well, I already know that, you know. There might not have been Alexander the Great, but that character was based on someone like Jesus. Okay, Jesus is what? Zeus. Hey, Zeus. In Spanish, Jesus. Hey, Zeus. All right, so Zeus. So Jesus is based on Zeus, but not only that, there was and also Jesus translates from Joshua, and Joshua also is another name for Jacob. So there was a Saint Jacob. And I believe this Jesus character person was also based on Saint Jacob as well. Hello, going back to Jamaica. Do you understand? So even all these people that I claim I was, if the Illuminati comes out and says, oh no, he's a fool, that person never really existed, people say, yeah, well, he already said that. He already knows that, you know. But he said all myth is rooted in truth. So whatever that character was based on, that person actually existed. Do you understand? They based that character on somebody. You know. And I told you what a Christ is, and there was lots of people that could have been identified as a Christ, like Dionysius or all kinds of people. Paul, you know, whatever. Paul might not ever been a person named Paul either. But all these people are based on actual people, you know, at some point. All right. So Europe, you got some support there in France with Marie Le Pen. You know, you might be able to start the structure through her. You know, if France could step away and Marie Le Pen could rise to power, you know, she could start basically a revolution over there, and you start your structure off her. You understand? A new world, you know. Okay, so the dirtbag's got a dirtbag new world order. Okay, so we'll have our own world order. Okay. Well, you're your dirtbag world order over there, and we're ours over here. You know what I'm saying? We're the good guys, and you're scum. Okay, basically. All right. All right. So start going through your communities. Mr. Hooper, who works at who has a store on the corner or whatever. Well, now it's been burnt down by some fucking lunatic migrants probably. But before it got burnt down and raided by a bunch of fucking assholes, people like that, you know, start looking for these people. that are worthy representatives of your community, and start to establish some sort of, like in France. Okay, here we go. Now, what was it? The French Revolution. Okay, well, now you got another French Revolution right now with Marine Le Pen. Okay, you got the French Underground. Remember French Underground? So now you need to do it again. Another French Underground. And let let it spawn from there, Okay, history repeats itself. We know these dirtbags do every 100 years, they try the same garbage, okay? So, well, you want to do that? Well, we do the same shit again. What worked in the past is going to work again because they doing the same shit they did before. Do you understand? That's what we got to do. You can't just sit there and piss and moan. Now, the migrants need to be rounded up and put in camps until we can deport these people. Okay, that's the bottom line. There's no other way around it. I don't see any other way. There's no other way. The people are paid protesters, and these people got unlimited amount of money, so they're just going to keep paying these people to destabilize the communities forever and ever and ever and ever until they're all the elite people are either. Like you can't really. How can you get rid of them? Even if you assassinate these people, they probably got 20 clones of the same person. So you could assassinate the person, and then tomorrow there'll be another one walking around. And how are you going to know the difference? You won't. You know what I'm saying? So, you're up against that too. Well, that's my little idea there, Europe. I don't take into consideration what I say, Obviously, everybody knows I sit here all day long and just work all day long, so I could be as knowledgeable about the world events as I could possibly be, And I believe that what I say should carry some weight. Never mind that I'm the highest authority in the matrix. I deserve some respect because I put in the work and I applied myself to achieve that respect. You understand? Not just because they say, "Oh, I'm king of the world" or whatever, but I'm still a zombie. No, that's not the case. All right, it's not the case. And that's why people say, "Oh, don't complain." I see these videos, people scorch me and say, because I complain because no one comes here to help me or whatever. Well, I got a right to complain because I have earned I worked hard enough to be worthy of some support. You understand? I'm not just sitting here pissing and moaning and I haven't earned the right to ask for support. So never mind all these people that say don't complain or whatever. I mean, I don't sit here and piss and moan constantly. But yeah, I ask for help. If you don't ask for help, how is someone going to know that you need help? You have to make it clear. I need some support. I need some help. I can't put a PayPal account on my page or anything of this sort because I'm in homeless housing. This is homeless housing. It's low income housing. I'm disabled. I'm get food stamps or whatever. And if there's any money that accrues in my name, then I'll lose everything I have. I'll be totally destabilized and all messed up. You understand? I have to get a new apartment. I'll have to lose my disability. I lose my insurance. I lose my food stamps. I lose all this shit, So I can't do that, But it doesn't mean people can't help me. People could come here, take me to get some clothes. They could buy me some food. They could, give me a couple of dollars. They could help me out. They could provide me with a driver, a limousine and a driver. They could provide me some bodyguards, Okay, doesn't mean that you have to actually put money in my name. You understand? And like I said, even if I'm in another frequency or another timeline than you are, if you're watching this, there's still no excuse because these people have the ability to go back and forth wherever they want to go. So that's not an excuse. Not an excuse. All right. Well, that's about it. I just wanted to say that people in Europe, you have to start, standing up on your own there. Otherwise things are just going to get worse and worse, because there's nobody coming to your rescue. NATO is consumed by the globalist agenda and they're loyal to the globalist agenda and trying to take over the world and go to war with Russia and China and this insanity, which is completely ludicrous. There's no way that NATO countries could beat Russia and China and North Korea and Iran and India and Pakistan and all these other countries that are all nuclear powers as well. there's no way they could win a war. It's just ludicrous. It's ridiculous. There's no way it could ever happen. Now, don't forget, I also said that there's a plan for a false flag invasion into America. Now, however the world events are leading up to this, that was the plan. I don't know if this plan is still going to be able to be facilitated. And now at this point, if these people still continue to prod China and Russia and Iran and North Korea and all these countries on purpose trying to provoke them, then it might be an actual invasion, be an actual invasion, not false flag. It would be for real. You understand? So another thing, if there's any medical people out there, I'm really suffering. I'm in a lot of pain. I got a problem with my shoulder. I already went to the doctor and I went to a specialist. They gave me a shot with steroids, whatever. It's not helping. I've taken 3 200 count bottles of ibuprofen. So I've taken over 600 ibuprofen this month. And, it's not good, man. I got hepatitis and who knows what I'm doing to my liver. So I need help with that, I need help. I can't afford to go to Pain Clinic. It's $300. And I prefer not to be addicted to narcotics, I prefer not to be, because you can't count on the doctors to continue your supply of narcotics. And what if you lose your money or whatever? You can't afford it. Then you're sick. Then you got to go through withdrawal and it's a nightmare. And I don't really want to live my life that way anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that, it's no good. But, if I have to do it until I can get it healed, I need an actual doctor to really show me some concern and say, well, let's take a look, here, give them the test or whatever, put them in the tube and check this shit out, They just take an x-ray. You can't tell shit from an x-ray. X-ray just looks at bones. Can't tell. Can't tell anything about ligaments or anything like that from an x-ray. Maybe a little tiny bit. That's it. So. All right, everybody. I'm going to let you go. And I want to say to Trey Gowdy and Jason Chavis, I wanted to ask you, you think that you could help me out? I mean, you could send FBI to come get me or something, I don't see why the FBI can't come here and help me out. Why not? Why can't they? The FBI could come here. They could take care of this probation down here and, get rid of that. You understand? And then they could help me and pay my rent for 6 months or whatever so I could leave. I don't have to worry about losing my apartment. And I'd like to go to Congress. I'd like to sit on Congress, even just observer status, like you get observer status at the UN. I could have observer status. I just sit on the sidelines, You sit, where the girls sit behind the Congress members, the girls, their help there. I could just be like that and just sit in the background and just sit there. And then I might not have power to actually speak on the panel, but, we could deliberate and I could put in my 2 cents. You understand? I like that, I've already been congressman. I've already been president. I've already been all that. So it's not like I don't have any experience, All right, everybody. So I'll let you go, take care. Marie Le Pen doing a great job. I'm so pleased. I'm really, every day you're in my mind, Marie. I'm real pleased, We just got to try to do it, Another French Revolution. Let's go. You want to start? Want to get rid of these people? We need some military support to round up all the migrant people and put them in camps. I mean, I don't give a shit what anybody says. Yes, the people are pawns in the game. Yes, all their suffering and that they've suffered from their migration has all been caused by the globalists. Yes. I feel for the people. I feel for the migrant people, yes, but we're not gonna stand by and just let you fucking destroy the country. I mean, that's stupid, not acceptable. No. All right, so that's about it. All right, everybody. See you later. Take care.